You boys ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's really light it up.
Oh shit, fire. Come on guys, fire. Fire.
Wait, what?
Come on, let's go!
Is everyone out? Oh shit. Hey, come here, I got you.
Thank you so much.
It's alright, man.
I'm sorry for everything. Seriously, you saved my life. Whatever you need, I've got your back.
It's okay, I forgive you, dude.
We should get out of here. Get away from this fire.
Dojo's closed to the public today. Man, if you're here to sign up for classes or looking for a tour, you're wasting your breath and my time. Come back on Monday morning like everybody else.
Who I am is a question that doesn't concern a man like you. And my name isn't something you'll need to remember until I'm the one standing over you. What matters is that I know exactly who you are. The legendary Danny Cabral, the man who still thinks his name carries weight in these streets.
You've got a real intense way of saying a name. Kid, what? Are you another fan who spent the last 5 years watching my tournament highlights on loop? Did you come all this way just to tell me you've got my rhythm figured out? Or do you actually want an autograph?
I'm nobody's fan, and I certainly didn't come here to worship a ghost from 5 years ago. You and your team stood on that podium at the Sekai Taikai and convinced the world you were untouchable. But I've spent every day since then proving that legends are meant to be broken. I'm the reigning Kung Fu champion, and I heard the rumors that you're crawling out of retirement to compete again this year. I just wanted to look you in the eye and tell you that I'm entering too.
The Kung Fu champion is entering the world stage. Wow, I am truly, deeply honored to be in your presence.
You standing there looking at me like you've already touched the gold, but look around this room. The Sekai Taikai isn't some local bracket where you can coast on talent and a title. It's a Shark Tank, and right now, you're just treading water. If you walk into that arena with the same mindset you have today, they are going to bury you before the opening bell even rings. You want to win, then you have to give me more than what you've got in the tank right now. You have to be willing to leave the ground, you have to be willing to fly, and you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to stay at the top.
I know exactly what's at stake, and I know the weight of the name I'm carrying into that ring. I haven't spent every single night training until my lungs burn just to fall short when the lights are at their brightest. I've sacrificed everything to get to this point, and I'm telling you right now, I am ready for whatever they throw at me.
I'm not here to bow or follow your rules, Kai. I'm here because I want you to step outside and look me in the eye like a man. We have a situation that needs to be handled before it gets out of control, and it starts with the way your people are acting when the cameras aren't rolling. Your boy Jason tracked down Danny Cabral and attacked him outside the gym yesterday. He crossed a line that can't be uncrossed without some consequences.
You're coming into my home making accusations, but you haven't even told me who the hell you are or why I should care about your opinion. Jason is disciplined and he knows exactly what's at stake for this team. If those two actually threw hands yesterday, then I guarantee you Danny is the one who opened his mouth and started the fire. If anyone needs to be put in check and taught how to act, it's your boy, not mine.
You need to watch your mouth, Kai. I didn't walk through those doors just to be disrespected by someone who thinks a black belt makes them untouchable. I'm not here to debate who started what or play judge and jury. I came here to handle business and teach your little minion a lesson he'll never forget. You keep talking like that and you're going to find out exactly how much heart I'm willing to put behind every strike I throw.
You're the one who needs to watch your mouth before you say something you aren't ready to back up with your life. You want to talk about lessons and consequences. Fine, we aren't going to disrespect the mats by bleeding on them. You want to settle this?
Get away from him. You aren't walking away after that.
Stay back, Jason. This is over. You've made your point, Liam. Now get off my property before this goes any further.
Fair enough. I said what I came to say. We'll finish this in the ring.
Hey, I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I wanted to come by and see how you're holding up. How are you actually doing, Jason? You've been looking pretty rough since the last time we spoke.
You're seriously standing there asking me that with a straight face. You've got to be out of your mind. You don't get to walk away, shatter every single thing we spent time building, and then come back acting like you give a damn about my well-being. Save the fake sympathy for someone who actually believes your act, because I'm done playing along with your games. You're the last person on this earth I want to hear a "how are you" from.
Oh, I see how it is. You're just miserable and bitter because I'm the one who finally had the guts to end it. And now you're showing everyone exactly who you really are. You're so small and insecure that you can't even handle a simple conversation. Is that it? You're completely incapable of just being friends because your ego is too bruised to handle the truth that I moved on. You're pathetic, Jason.
Friends? I don't need friends like you, Sophie. You're a parasite who feeds on attention and calls it love. You didn't break up with me because you wanted something better. You did it because you realized you couldn't control me anymore.
We've got a real problem heading our way, Eli. I've been looking at the brackets for the Sekai Taikai, and there are two names that keep coming up in every conversation. Kai Nakamura and Jason Lee. They aren't just local fighters looking for a name. They're coming in with a reputation that's already preceded them. If we don't start adjusting our strategy now, we might be walking right into a trap we aren't ready to escape.
I've heard the names, Liam. Believe me, everyone in the circuit has. They've won a hell of a lot more than just the Sekai Taikai in the past. At one point, all three members of their dojo were holding belts as UFC champions. That is a massive deal. We're talking about elite-level strikers and grapplers who have spent their lives fighting in cages where there are no resets and no safety nets. They aren't just martial artists. They are professional killers.
That's exactly what's kept me up at night. I'm worried that their raw experience and that level of aggression might be a threat we haven't faced before, but I've been studying the tapes, and there is a silver lining here. Their biggest weakness is that they play by the rules of the street and the cage. This tournament is karate. It's about points, precision, and specific rules. If this were MMA or a dark alley, things would go totally different, but in our world, they're the outsiders.
You need to stop overthinking the what-ifs and start focusing on the man in the mirror. You can't let their history dictate your future before you've even stepped onto the mat. Don't worry about the UFC belts or what they've done in a cage 5 years ago.
Hold up, Roy, stop right there. Look through the window, see those two at the booth. That's Liam and Eli. Liam's the one who laid into Danny the other day. We went at it outside the dojo, and he managed to get the upper hand, but the only reason he walked away was because I was drunk and off my game. I wasn't seeing straight, but I see him perfectly now.
Kai, let's just walk in there, keep our heads cool, and approach them respectfully. I'm going to ask you this once, and I want a straight answer. Are you the one responsible for the assault on Jason and my brother? We aren't looking for more trouble. We just want to know why you think you can just target people whenever you feel like it.
You need to back your fat ass off right now and mind your fucking business before you find out exactly what happens to people who get in my face. You have absolutely no idea who I am or what I am capable of doing to you in the middle of this restaurant. Walk away while you still have the breath to do it.
Liam, man, just take it down a notch. Calm down. They're just standing here trying to talk and solve the situation before it gets any uglier. We don't need to start a riot in a Burger King. Just breathe and let's hear them out.
Listen to your friend, Liam. He's the only one in this conversation making any sense. Just calm down so we can settle this like men instead of acting like animals.
I told you once, and I am not going to tell you again, mind your fucking business. I don't care what Eli says, and I don't care what you think. If you say one more word to me, I'm going to make sure you never speak again.
Hey, you better watch how you're talking to my brother right now. I'm giving you one chance to lower your voice and show some respect, or I'm going to have to resort to violence to shut that mouth for you. Don't test me. Liam.
Then resort to it. Stop talking about what you're gonna do and actually try something. I'm right here.
Fuck. These fuckers are fast.
Back up. I'll kill you.
Fuck, man. We could have solved this, Liam.
Listen to me, Roy. I've been thinking about how to handle this. Since Liam's team won the Sekai Taikai 5 years ago, and we've got our own titles, we have leverage. I'm going to go talk to the host personally. If we play this right, he'll let us bypass the noise and just have a champions versus champions bracket. It would be us against them, straight to the point. We wouldn't have to worry about any other competitors getting in the way of settling this.
That sounds like a dream, Kai. It really does. Having that direct shot at them is everything we wanted. But I have to be real with you, I don't think I can compete anymore. Not after what happened at the restaurant. The doctors just came in here and told me the news. My knuckles are shattered. They're saying the damage is too much for me to be throwing punches in a world-class tournament. My hands are done, man.
I don't care what those doctors say. That's total bullshit. You're a fighter, Roy. From the very first day we met, you were a fighter.
Eli, I saw the look in Kai's eyes when he was standing over us. It wasn't just skill, and it wasn't just luck. It was something deeper. He was fighting for something, and I realized in that moment that I've been fighting for all the wrong reasons lately. I've been fighting to prove I'm still the best, while he was fighting because he had to. I've lost my way, man. I don't even know if I have that same fire left in me anymore.
That is total bullshit and you know it. You still have more fire in your pinky finger than most of these kids have in their entire bodies. You're doubting yourself because you finally tasted the canvas. But that's exactly what makes a champion. It's not about how many times you win. It's about how you act when you finally lose. We've been at the top for 5 years. And maybe we got a little soft, a little too comfortable. This is the wake-up call we needed.
I just don't want to see you get hurt because of my mistakes. If we go into this Sekai Taikai and we aren't at 100%, those guys are going to finish what they started at the restaurant. I couldn't live with myself if I led you into a slaughterhouse just to satisfy my own ego. You're my brother, Eli. More than that.
I'm making you an offer. Liam, we go to the host together and we tell him we want a direct match. No distractions. No worrying about the other teams in the bracket, just your team against mine. He'll accept it because you're the winners from 5 years ago and we're the champions now. It's champions against champions. It's the only fight the fans actually want to see anyway.
You've got a lot of nerve coming here with a proposal like that. Why should I agree to this? Why should I change the entire structure of the tournament just to give you what you want? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't just let the brackets fall where they may and see if you even make it to the finals.
You should agree to it because I hate your guts. And I know you hate mine just as much. The air is thick every time we're in the same room, and the only way to settle this is to step into that ring and let it all out. We need to find out who's standing when the smoke clears. Once we're done in there, maybe after all of this, we could actually be friends.
Friends? You've got to be kidding me. Why would you ever want to be friends with me after what I just did? I'm the reason Roy is laying in a hospital bed right now. I'm the one who put him there. Why would you want anything to do with me after that?
Because I'm not a horrible person, Liam. You could shoot me and I would still find a way to forgive you. The stadium is packed and the lights are on. Jason, what are you still doing back here in the shadows? We're minutes away from the opening bell. Why are you sitting in these locker rooms like you're waiting for a bus instead of getting your mind right for the biggest fight of your life?
I don't know, Kai. I'm sitting here looking at the tapes and I'm questioning whether or not I can actually go out there and do this. Everything feels different tonight. The pressure is heavier, and for the first time, I'm looking at Danny and I'm wondering if I've actually got enough in me to beat him.
Quit being a pussy and remember exactly who the hell you are. You are the Kung Fu champion. It doesn't matter how strong Danny is or how much he brings to the table today. It doesn't matter how hard you can hit. What matters is how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. It's about how much you can take and keep moving forward. That is how winning is done, and that is how you become successful in this world.
You're right. I'm letting my head get in the way of my heart. Thank you, Kai. I mean it. Without your teachings and you pushing me when I wanted to quit, I wouldn't even be standing in this building right now.
I've been watching the tapes of Jason's old fights. Liam, the kid has real experience in MMA, and it's starting to get to me. He knows how to transition from striking to the ground, and he's faster than I expected. I'm concerned that his versatility is going to be too much for me to handle once we're actually under those lights.
Listen to me. It doesn't matter what his resume says. At the end of the day, he's just a man, and a man nonetheless. There is nothing he can do that you can't handle. A man who can't stand, can't fight. A man who can't breathe, can't fight. It doesn't matter how much experience he has or what titles he's held. What matters is who is the one left standing when the smoke clears. You break his rhythm, and you break the man.
I want to believe that, I really do. But I'm going to be honest with you right now. I'm afraid. I've never felt this kind of pressure before.
You think you're the first person to feel that? A lot of the greatest fighters in history were afraid. Take Mike Tyson, for example. He was terrified every single time he stepped into that ring, but he used that fear. He dominated every opponent he ever faced, and he became the greatest of all time because he didn't let that fear paralyze him. He let it fuel him. You need to do the same. You are better than Jason in every single way. You're the champion, and you need to start saying that to yourself until you believe it in your soul. Go out there and show everyone that you're the best around, and that nothing is ever going to keep you down. You fight until you drop, Danny. You never stop. You cannot give up until you reach the top of that mountain and look down at him.
I just don't understand why we had to move.
Yes. Who's the man? Kai, look at me. I'm the man.
Well, I want to be friends with you, both of you.
Hey Danny, how was your first day of school?
Yeah, it was good, Mom.
You honestly believed a few hours of discipline could erase a lifetime of being a target for people like Leo. But let me tell you something, one day of training means absolutely nothing. Man, Jason did so good. Proud of the kid. Thanos, what the hell are you doing here?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sekai Taikai. We just saw a massive upset with Jason Lee taking down Danny Cabral, but now it is time for the main event, the Sensei Fights. First up, representing the legends, Liam Jones, and his opponent, the champion, Kai Nakamura. 1 round, 3 minutes, unlimited scoring. Let's get it on. Liam Jones comes out of the corner like a literal freight train. He is not wasting any time. Folks, he's landing heavy combinations, lefts and rights, and Kai Nakamura looks completely overwhelmed. I've never seen the champion look this vulnerable so early in a match. Kai is already leaking blood from his nose and eye, and he's just trying to survive the onslaught. Liam is absolute poetry in motion right now.
Every hit feels like a hammer. Just stay on your feet, Kai. Don't let him see your fate. Just hold on for 1 more second. I just need one opening.
Liam lands a massive hook. Kai is staggering. He's trying to clinch, but Liam shoves him off and follows up with a brutal uppercut. And down goes Nakamura. The champion is on the canvas. The crowd is in absolute shock. I don't think anyone expected to see Kai hit the floor in the first minute.
Is this it, Kai? Is this the champion everyone's talking about? You're pathetic. You're bleeding out in front of the whole world and you haven't even landed a single counter. I told you that you were out of your league, and now I'm proving it with every strike. Look at you. You can't even keep your guard up. You're a joke.
Liam is rocked. His knees buckled. I've never seen a momentum shift this violent in a Sekai Taikai final. Kai is using the cage for balance, trying to clear the cobwebs, while Liam is shaking his head, trying to figure out where that kick even came from. This is turning into a total war of attrition. It's over. Liam collapses, and Kai falls right on top of him. They're both down.
Kai, stay still, man. You're shaking. When you dropped after that final punch, I thought your heart stopped. I've never seen you push yourself like that. The medics are trying to get your oxygen up, so just breathe. You did it, man. You actually took down Liam Jones. You proved everyone wrong, but look at the cost. You can barely even keep your eyes open right now.
I'm fine, Roy. Seriously, I just needed to show him that he couldn't break us. But seeing you standing here ... that's the real win. I didn't think you'd actually make it out of that hospital bed in time. I'm glad you showed up, brother. I really am. But you didn't come all this way just to watch me get patched up by some nurses. You came here for a reason.
I almost didn't make it. I had to practically fight my way out of that ward, but I couldn't let you face those guys alone. Seeing you go to war like that gave me everything I needed to get down here. But look at my hands, Kai. They're still wrapped, still aching. I don't know if I can give the team what they need today. He's way too strong, especially on the inside. Nothing you can say to motivate me, man.
Shut up. Shut your mouth right now. That is something only a weak, pathetic bitch would say. And I know for a fact that is not who you are. Look at me, Roy. Look into my eyes. You are Cobra Kai. You weren't born into this life with a silver spoon. You were forged in the fire of every person who ever tried to hold you down. You are tough as iron and you do not break for anyone or anything. We aren't just teammates, Roy. We are family. And until the day we die together, we fight together. We say the oath together. No mercy, no weakness, no retreat. You go back out there and you show Eli that he's fighting a man who doesn't know how to die. You show the world why they should be afraid of us. This is your moment to become a legend, so go out there and take it.
Don't look at me like that, Kai. If it were up to me, I'd probably still be sitting back at the dojo letting you handle your own mess. I didn't even want to come out here and get involved in this cosmic garbage. But Liam wouldn't stop talking. He's the one who convinced me that we couldn't just sit on the sidelines while you were facing something like Thanos alone. So here I am.
I don't care whose idea it was, Eli. I'm just glad I'm still breathing to say thank you. I was inches away from the end before you stepped in. Seeing you show up when things were at their absolute worst ... it means more than I can put into words. I knew you were a legend on the mat, but I didn't know you had that kind of fire in you for a guy you used to hate.
Forget the past, Kai. Everything has changed now. After what we just went through, there's no more room for grudges. We're all a family now, you, Roy. The whole team. Whenever you or Roy need anything, whether it's in a ring or a fight for your life, we're going to be there. We fight for each other from here on out. No more divisions. We move as one unit, or we don't move at all.
And your boys world champion, Eli Moskowitz.
And the world trophy goes to Myogi Fankarotti, with the two champions, Eli Moskowitz and Kim Woo.
Ron Gold, put your hands up. You are under arrest for the murder of Raymond Porter and Mike Barnes. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
No, you can't do this. I had no choice.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain, my friend.
Ron Gold, you have been sentenced to death by the Brookhaven police. Do you have any final words?
Of which I'm certain.
I am Cobra Kai.
A life that's full.
It's finally over. All of it. We have nothing to worry about anymore.
We were all known to have the biggest karate rivalry, but now we're known as karate's world champions. We finished our fights after all this time. One good thing, Dom and Leo stayed in South Korea, and a few weeks ago, Cobra Kai died.
Where'd all the time go? Starting to